Hello and welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Ed Hooper, and I'm joined today by members of the 2012 Division II Softball National Championship team, along with head coach Thomas Macera, and some pretty nice hardware as well. Coach and members of the team, thanks for joining us. We're joined by second baseman April Hutchins, right fielder Claire Walmsley, and shortstop Marty Littlefield. First of all, congratulations to every one of you.
Thank you.
I want to start here with Coach Thomas Macera. Coach, your seventh season with the team, and you won a national championship, and it comes at your alma mater. Talk about the feeling it had to have been to win the national championship.
It was a great ride. Again, to win a national championship at my alma mater. I've been at Valdosta State for 20-some years, and to be able to coach this team and coach these girls and win at this university meant a lot.
When you sit here and look at all this hardware here, we got a conference championship, 4 straight, a region championship, and then of course the national championship. What kind of emotions go through you when you can look at that and look back at all the hard work your team put in?
It's just the price that you're paying all year is you finally get something out of it. That's the accomplishment that you're trying to get to is finally realize you're working hard to do this, and it's very, very seldomly done. It's very hard to win a national championship, let alone 4 conference championships in a row to go with it. So just all the hard work that we've had to put into it, and these girls have had to work hard at the early morning workouts, the running, the swimming, the practices that are so brutal. And softball practice isn't like playing hopscotch. I mean, they're tough. I mean, these girls get off the field every day sweaty and bloody, and they paid the price, and that's what they get.
They faced a lot of adversity in the national tournament, having to come out of the losers bracket, losing to UC San Diego in the first game 7-5. But something you mentioned to your team immediately after, and you said in your press conference, was just because you're in the losers bracket doesn't mean you're out of this tournament. And you guys were proved that fact right, getting 5 wins to the national championship. What does that say about your team that you guys faced a lot of adversity and still won this national championship?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a double elimination tournament, and I just told them, just because you're in the losers bracket doesn't mean you're out. I mean, you're still here. So what you do with the time that you have remaining is up to you. And we always say, there's 7 innings in a ball game. It takes 7 innings to win a game, and that first game we only played 5. We didn't play the first 2 innings. So after that, we just we made a decision. We're going to play these games out, and a couple of them games, again, we went down in the first inning, but again, as soon as the first thing I said after the first inning when I got in the huddle is it takes 7 innings to win a game, and these ladies fought for 7 innings, and every single out of every single inning, they got as much as they could out of it, and just that adversity to be in the losers bracket on the first day, is a tough road to haul. But I mean, I knew this team had enough, wherewithal to them, and were tough enough, and were in shape, and were ready to play that they could get through it.
April Hutchins and Claire Walmsley and Marty Little for the players. All of you guys are seniors. I'll start with you, April. To win a national championship on the final collegiate game you'll ever play, it was your 205th career win. What does that mean when you hear someone make that statement?
I couldn't even explain it to you. It's probably the best feeling ever. I mean, your senior year is going to come to an end, but to go to an end with a national championship, I mean, how many people can say that they've done that?
Claire, same kind of question to you, though. You missed the year, though, because you had a torn ACL. You got 3 years to play college softball, but the same thing, though. You went out a national champion. Is it even maybe sweeter because you only got 3 years on the field?
It definitely is. I mean, it's been such a ride since I've been here, ups and downs. Me tearing my ACL, obviously a down, but to end on this, going out this way is absolutely just phenomenal. We knew Hutch and I roomed together all week, and we talked about this last time we're going to put on our jersey. Let's make it worth it. Let's play our hearts out and play for VSU and do it big.
Marty Littlefield had probably one of the best freshman seasons in NCAA history, 25 homers, 100-plus RBIs, and you finished your career the all-time leader in runs batted in the Gulf South Conference. But more importantly for you, you won a national championship. The team accomplishments have to outweigh the personal ones, I can imagine.
Oh, absolutely. This is a team sport, and it does take all 10 girls, pitcher, catcher, 9 batters, and it takes coach as well, and the fans are a great support. But like you said, to win the last game, is absolutely amazing.
Talk about the fans. Any one of you three can answer this. You had over 250 in Louisville, the most of any team there. What does it mean to have fans like that are willing to drive 10 hours to watch you play for a national title?
I mean, our fans are the best. I've mentioned before, I mean, I have sisters that play, and I've never seen a crowd like ours ever. And they were both D1. I mean, our crowd is just phenomenal, and they really care, and they know us personally. Each one of them knows our names, and that means a lot to us.
Coach Thomas Macera, in the Super Regional, 859 was the fan base there, and you guys played some exciting softball there, winning in 16 innings. Your team faced adversity in the national tournament, but faced it also in the regionals and the Super Regionals as well. I mean, the road to the national championship, just to get to the tournament, was extremely difficult for your team.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that we talked about, I told the girls, in my opinion, was it's harder to get out of our region than it is to win the national championship. Our region is unbelievable. The pitching that Rollins has, the hitting that Huntsville has, the pitching that, you know, Florida Southern had I think was significantly more tougher than what we faced at the national tournament. And not downplaying the teams at the national tournament, but our region is so tough, and there's so many good teams down here that, you know, it almost wears you out just getting out of our region. But I really feel like all that play that we did here in the regionals and the super regionals put us in a position mentally, you know, that, you know, it didn't matter what the adversity was. We already played teams that were just so tough that it didn't matter.
The team started the season at 0-1. You guys lost to Barry 1-0 the first game, and everybody kind of was like, what happened? And you guys bounced back with the win. But at one point of the year, it was 36 straight games without a loss, the winning streak, the longest in the conference by 9 games. Claire, to be part of something like that, the longest winning streak in conference history, what was that like?
It's amazing. I mean, when we come here, you want to leave a legacy. You want to go out and leave your name for everybody who's coming up. You want to be remembered as a fantastic team, and 36 game winning streak is a way to be remembered. I mean, that's going to probably be in the record books for a long time. West Florida before that, I think 27, and we beat it by 9. So to have that under our belts, you know, it's something that's going to stay around a long time.
Marty, what's the one thing you're going to miss about playing softball at Valdosta State? 4 years is a long. You spent a lot of your life here.
I'm going to miss a lot, but I think what I'm going to miss the most is just the time that we all spend together. You know, we all have fun. We do have our serious moments, but just the emotions and the closeness that our team had, and you know, just coming together. I think that's what I'm going to miss the most is my friends.
Coach, you have these 3, but you also have 5 other seniors on the team. That's a lot of people losing. How do you replace a class like the 2012 national champion seniors?
You don't. You can't. This was a magical season for us. To think I could replace all those girls, there's no way. You just got to keep recruiting and try to find, you know, other players that can come in here and, you know, build a team. This team chemistry, the team chemistry on this team is what won a lot for this team. You know, when they come to practice, these girls knew we had an objective. They always would meet that objective. You know, they work hard. Just the personalities on this team, the personalities of all these young ladies, the way everybody meshed together, you can't duplicate that. That's impossible. People say, well, you know, we got so-and-so to fill somebody's shoes. You know, you can't. I can't find another Hutch. I mean, Hutch, I told her when she was a freshman, she's the best second baseman in the country, bar none, and I would still take her over any second baseman in the country. You know, you got Wamsley making plays that she's 4'11" and she's, you know, 3 feet over the fence catching the ball. I don't know how she got that high. You know, give you everything she's got. She crashed into the fence at, you know, at nationals. You know, and then Marty, you know, she can hit, she can play defense, she can throw. You know, their team leadership. I mean, these are 3 team captains here. You know, plus the other 5 girls that are leaving. I'm not looking to replace them. I'm just hoping I can build another good team because. You know, I've said I've won 2 other national championships, and this is clearly the best team I've ever coached.
It should be noted that Valdosta State in the national tournament had 1 game where they turned 3 double plays to build on that defense. We're out of time. Thank you to all of you for coming, and congratulations on your 2012 Division II National Championship, the first ever women's team in school history to hoist the national championship trophy. Coach Macera, I know he'll take about 3 days off and get back and ready to go for 2013. Guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And congratulations. Thanks for watching VSU TV's News Valdosta. Back with more.